What up, though? Welcome back to the 100 Thoughts Podcast. I'm your host, Boog, aka Boogie, aka 100, alongside my co-host
Keontae K, aka Killer.
aka what else?
I don't know how I'm feeling today. I'm a different vibe.
I was just about to ask you that. Tell me about your weekend because it seemed like you had a crazy lit weekend from what you just texted me earlier today.
Okay. So Saturday was my sister's gender reveal
Mm-hmm.
and her birthday, and I'm having a niecey pool, another one.
Congratulations.
Another TT baby, thank you. Her and Arian are going to be best friends.
Definitely.
And then it was her birthday, so she can't drink, so it was my birthday, so we got lit that day.
Mm-hmm.
Then yesterday we went on a scavenger hunt for my cousin's birthday. Shout out to her birthday's today. Happy birthday to Kia. I know you watching. But we went on the scavenger hunt. It was so fun. But we was drinking from probably 2 o'clock all the way to 5 o'clock in the morning. That's how much I was drinking. And I also had an edible, so I was super high until 5 o'clock in the morning.
So is that why you're not drinking today?
Yes, that is why I'm not drinking today.
Still hungover?
Yeah, but
so
no.
You got me drinking by myself.
Well, actually, remember, I planned to be sober.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you said that you was too.
I
but
did,
you
but come on,
you know
that was a lie. You know I got to drink. I got to.
Well, we both plan to be sober.
You feeling better now, though, right? You over the hangover?
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right,
how was your weekend? Dang. Let me know something.
How was my weekend, though? What did I do this weekend? I didn't do nothing.
Nothing?
I chilled in the crib. Saturday, Sunday.
For
Today
real?
was hectic. Yeah, I ain't do nothing.
You
What I do Saturday? Yeah, Saturday I chilled in the crib all day. Well, not all day, after work. I do have a job. But after work, I chilled in the crib, watched TV. Got a little dinner made. Lauren cooked.
What she cooked?
Chicken, mashed potatoes, and string beans. And we watched TV.
Dang, my girl be doing
I had me
thing.
a little shot or two. Slept, fell asleep on the couch. She had to wake up and come get me, tell me to come upstairs, go to bed. But other than that, I ain't do nothing. Sunday, painted, getting the crib together or whatever. Getting our little spot together.
Stuff.
Yeah,
like
I'm grown, I gotta do what I gotta do.
I like that. That sounds like a good
Earned
weekend.
the little brownie points.
Good. Yeah. Because I'll be rooting for you.
I know you do. You like my attorney for sure.
I got you.
Okay, before we get into what we came here to talk about, before we get into that, let's talk about the state of 2020. Not even just, let's talk about the state of 2020.
Coronavirus.
You keep saying
I've been saying that since I walked in
I
the
want to
door.
talk about the state of 2020. Like, January 1st, it just started on some straight bullshit. What the fuck is going on? Wait. How is it? Like, what's your mind state right now? Like, dealing with everything that's going on. We lost Kobe. You know what I'm saying? We lost Byron. Corona. Like, what is going on? 2020, we only 3 months in. Third month in, and 2020 is a mess.
I think it's a video. It's like a fire going on, and the person just sitting there with a cup of liquor. That's me. I'm just sitting and just watching it. It's like.
So you're not panicking or tripping?
No,
at all?
I'm not.
Why not?
Because I feel like all the stuff I be reading, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I love reading about them. I felt like something like this was going to happen soon anyway.
Right.
So I'm only shocked because it's really happening and I'm living through it.
Right.
But I don't know. It's a weird feeling to me. I'm just reading and watching. I'm not really panicking or nothing. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
So you watching the news? You a news watcher? You watching the news?
No, well, actually, I'm not. Well, I'm reading. Just I really read most of my stuff from Twitter or Instagram. I'm not about to sit up.
So you're not a CNN type of.
Can't do it.
You don't do it. Why not? Because
I can't
it'll
sit
mess
through.
with your head.
No, I just don't. I think everything be lies anyway.
Me too. I be thinking stuff fake. I really think stuff fake be fake. Not this though. I don't know. This
I don't think this is fake. I don't think the coronavirus stuff is fake. I feel like the way they're handling everything is planned out.
You think it's exaggerated?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And then it just they're playing with us right now. You can tell the celebrities coming out now. All of a sudden, people I don't have no symptoms. That's scary. So it's like they're purposely trying to scare us to shut everything down. For what reason, I don't know, but it's something going on. And it's really obvious, honestly.
I kind of be thinking like that too. I'm like, okay, the virus may be real. Okay, I get them that. The virus may be real, but as far as them exaggerating, I feel like they be putting, like I said, they be putting 20 on a 10. Mm-hmm. Okay, the virus may be contagious. Okay, cool. All right, we get it. But the way they acting, how people in these grocery stores buying up shit, and like, it's ridiculous. No toilet paper.
That one.
No waters.
I don't get the toilet paper one.
Sam's
My mama
Club.
Went out and bought me toilet paper. Like, I already went out the toilet paper.
I mean, that's like,
I would get the toilet paper one.
In an apocalypse or anything, it seemed like the toilet paper would be like, I mean, a necessity, but not to the point where that's the first thing just going.
I saw you say something about killing zombies. How you kill them? Can you tell me so I can know? Because I don't know.
I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead, and so I'll be talking about the apocalypse. And
I know that's what I'm saying.
The
so
other
how
day,
I kill
like,
the zombies? Let me know.
Headshot. You gotta.
Well, it don't matter what it is.
Don't matter if male, female, whatever. It's just
I'm saying just a headshot with anything.
Yeah, if you got a knife.
So a knife to work. Anything, just
a bullet to the head. That's the only way the zombies die is if you shoot them in the head.
Okay, because on Game of Thrones, those zombies. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
See, I don't watch Game of Thrones.
So
I need to get
like the walkers. They were like zombies basically.
Right.
But in the Game of Thrones, you killed those with fire, and it's like Valerian steel. I think it was like a different, some type of
right.
So I really think I don't know. I thought it was fire. Yeah, burning them up or something.
I just feel like since I watched The Walking Dead, if that were to happen, I would be like the best, like Rick Grimes. You don't know because you don't watch The Walking Dead, but he's like the best person on that show. So I'm
sticking with you then.
Yeah, because I know what to do. I know what to do. And
I'm coming over here with y'all because you know what to do.
But yeah, just to sum this all up, I really believe like, okay, it's really like some movie shit. Have you been, I mean, I'm sure you have. You've been riding, just going to work, your commute to work and everything, and you just seeing people with gloves and whole gas masks and shit. And it's like ridiculous.
I actually, because everything for me been shut down, like no school. No internship, nothing. So
you've been in the crib.
For the most part, I've been in the house. I really be in the house anyway, so I don't really interact with folks.
People be having gloves on, and I know, like, I was talking to Lauren about this. What was that, earlier today or yesterday? We know for a fact people don't know how to take off gloves properly. So
no.
People who got on gloves all day, like, I'm sure they're not doing it the right way. They taking the gloves off one at a time, and it's just, I'm sure, like, it don't even fucking matter the way y'all got on masks and shit. Y'all just look stupid.
They really look dumb.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Have you been out in public and coughed?
No. I won't do that because I'm afraid.
I made a mistake and coughed. Well, I couldn't help it. I was in the bank. And everybody was looking. I was cracking up. I'm like, I got hand sanitizer.
Look, my mama was cooking. My mama was cooking earlier today when I was just over there before I came here. So she cooking some spaghetti and she just sneezing like crazy. Me and Lauren sitting at the dinner table, but we ain't tripping. But she just out of the blue, like, y'all don't think I got that. I'm just sneezing because it's the onions that I'm cutting up. I mean the pepper. I'm like, we wasn't even thinking about that. Relax. That's how bad like this junk is messing with people's brain. But I know my mom was just BSing, but still, it's just funny.
I think I'm immune to it. I already had the flu. It's
Bro.
coming to me. I really like. I had it. When I had it. I had told the doctor, I'm like, listen, you better check and see what's wrong with me right now because anything could be wrong with me. I had to force him to check me. He like, oh, no, just calm down. You don't have the coronavirus. At the time, it wasn't here. It wasn't in the U.S. And he's like, it's not even in the U.S. I'm like, I got something. Check me right now. And he stuck this thing up my nose. They came back an hour later and told me that I had the flu. I'm like, I knew I had something.
When was this?
This was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, see, I had it in January. I had the flu in January.
I had it both times, but the first time they didn't check me for the flu, so it kind of just went away.
Right.
And then came back, and I had it again.
Man, I hate that when they stick that thing up your nose. I think I had it though. I ain't gonna lie, but Lauren was like, "No, you didn't."
It was something because the first night,
explaining the symptoms, but I don't know.
The first night, I thought I was crossing over.
It wasn't no regular flu. I tell you that.
I know.
I never felt that type of illness before.
It was something different. My first night, I really thought I was going to the side.
Like, okay, our generation is having this type of scare or whatever you want to call it. How does this, like, what do you think about, like, back in the day? Like, what does that equate to? Like, what would that equate to? Like, us having a coronavirus scare back in the day before we was born. What scare did they have that had them losing their mind, like,
I don't know.
right now?
I don't really know. It probably was something. I just don't know what it is. But I'm pretty sure it was something. All my, like, the things that I've been reading, right? Mm-hmm. One of the conspiracy theorists said that this virus is to try to take out the older people. You know how they say the older people is getting infected the most? Mm-hmm. It's like they trying to wipe them out and wipe history. Some crazy, like, yeah.
That makes no sense. Because the older people didn't put the history on us, right? They didn't already taught us.
I don't know.
Our grandmas and great uncles and aunts.
I don't know, but like, that's what people were saying. Like, they trying to take them out. And then I started hearing about 5G. Have you heard about that? Like, like 5G, like, I'm not exactly sure like what it is, but like 5G came out and it's like it made people sick. Mm-hmm. Then it said like China was the first place that like they got 5G there, and mm-hmm. that's the first place that the virus came from.
Never heard of it.
It's a video. I'm sure everybody was going on Carrie Hilson because she was talking about the 5G stuff.
Before this or just now?
No, just now.
Oh, during
they was going off on her because she tweeted about it because she watched the same video I watched and they was talking about it. I'll send it to you, but yeah, but it's like some stuff I got to read about. But I did hear like a lot of like technology and all the stuff that they doing affects our health.
Man, I don't.
It's really crazy. You can get on Twitter and just read. I've been reading crazy stuff all day about it.
You can't really trust this whole. You got a stay woke cousin or uncle or.
I'm probably the stay woke person.
I got that one stay woke cousin who just, oh my God, it's just be. You know what they're trying to do, right? Like, bro, it's always they trying to do something.
But like, it's true. I'm that stay woke person. They are always trying to do stuff. I was telling Jasmine.
What
the
DJ
elite
Khaled be saying? Stay away from they. We need
yes.
Is that the they that
probably
Khaled
so.
Be telling us to stay away
probably
from?
So, for real.
He's telling us to stay away from they.
I'm really that stay woke cousin. I just asked Lauren.
She that stay away cousin.
I was on the phone with Jasmine telling. She do be calling you
a wizard.
I was on the phone with Jasmine earlier telling her stuff about the 5G stuff, and then I can hear myself. I'm like, Jasmine, they tapping my phone. Wow. They tapping my phone.
No way.
For real.
So you Dr. Umar Jr.
No, he be on some bullshit. The stuff I say and I be reading, it be
Dr.
making
Umar
sense.
Jr.
No, he's ridiculous. I heard him talk one time and never listened to him again.
He is ridiculous. Once I seen that clip that said when he was on Breakfast Club when they say they got a free meal to Kill Bill, that blew me away. I'm like, oh yeah, I know he's not talking about shit. The thing about that,
they keep letting him come back on there. I heard him speak on there one time when he was talking about building a school, and then he just started talking about gay being a mental illness, turned it right off. Right. I don't know why they keep letting him come back on that show.
That's ridiculous. But that whole thing was ridiculous. Okay, listen. On a lighter note, we need to be able to like. Okay, but you said you're not stressed or you're not.
I'm not.
I'm not worried either. To be honest, I'm really not worried. But music get us through a lot of things, right? Mm-hmm. So we wanted to, we decided, well, this was your idea.
Yeah.
We want to judge the newest albums or tapes or EPs that's been released in 2020, right? So from January to now. Mm-hmm. And we decided to come out with a segment called Download, Stream, and Delete. Download meaning that it's fire, right? Mm-hmm. Stream meaning that, okay, it's cool. I'll listen to it. And delete meaning the shit is just trash.
Get that shit out.
And we discussed and came up with, we had to come up with a list of the 10 latest albums that came out from January to now, right? And, and we had to pick out our top 5 from out that 10. Do you remember your top 5?
Yeah, I got it. I wrote.
First, let's read off the top 10. Can you read off the top 10? If you got it. I mean, I got it, but, if you want to read it.
You want me to read it? Because I don't even think I got it.
You don't? Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Top 10. Okay. don't kill us because we know we didn't get everything. It's so much music coming out
It was
nowadays.
so
It's
much,
it's
so
crazy.
we couldn't really decide.
We done lost out a lot of albums, but okay. We got Lil Baby, My Turn. We got Yo Gotti, Untrapped, Fire album. We got...
How you gonna tell them already? Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got A Boogie, which is called Artist 2.0. NBA, Youngboy, Still Flexing, Still Stepping. Lil Wayne, Funeral. Uzi, Internal. What was it called? Internal. I can't even read my own damn handwriting.
Internal. It take.
Yeah. Meg, Sugar. G Herbo, PTSD. Brent, Fuck the World. And Jane Ayeko. What's that? How you spell the last name? Janae. I'm sorry. Chilumbo? Her shit was called Chilumbo?
Chilumbo, yeah. I think that's her last name.
Okay, out of that
10.
I'm sorry. Out of that 10,
yeah.
What was your top 5?
Okay. I got it in here. It's no particular order.
Mine wasn't in, but I don't think mine kind of was, though, low key. I ain't gonna lie.
Mine kind of is. Actually, maybe, yeah. So, out of the top, my top 5 out of those 10 would be Lil Baby, Megan, Brent, Youngboy, and G Herbo. It was really shocking to me.
Okay, ours kind of familiar. Only one that I don't have in there, what you named. Oh, I got ours two different ones. 2 different. See, I got Lil Baby, Yo Gotti, Brent, A Boogie, and G Herbo. I had NBA Youngboy at first, but then I had to take him out once I heard G Herbo album. I can't lie, and I was surprised listening to PTSD. I was too. I was surprised because remember when we was talking when we first decided to talk about this to do this on the episode.
You did say you was like, I don't want to listen to either. You said him and Youngboy. You don't want to listen to neither one of them.
I don't want to listen to neither one of them. I'm like, bro, I don't feel like hearing this shit. But once I listened, both of them was nice. But if I had to judge between the two, I would pick G Herbo over.
I like them both. And now that I thought about it, I forgot about Gotti. Like. I would probably, I don't know if I would take one of them out. Never mind, this still stands because I really did like Gotti, but I kind of like theirs more than his. I don't know why.
You like who's more?
G Herbo and Youngboy. I don't know why. Really? It really shocked me. Like those, I really did. It really shocked me.
Gotti came out hard. Well, you know what? G Herbo started off hard too. Though.
Yeah, I was so
He did a Jay-Z. He started off hard, and I wasn't expecting it.
And he
that
was
on
smart. Beat.
He was on beat. Can you believe it?
He was on beat.
Because anytime I ever heard him rap, he was just never on beat. He wasn't on beat.
He was really on beat.
The whole album, though, he was on beat.
That one song, I forgot the name of it. I'm really bad of names of songs. I just like what I like.
How it go?
The song with that he was talking about him and Ari's relationship. He was like off beat on that one a little bit.
But I don't remember It was the remake of Jadakiss song, but I forget the song. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
I just heard the name of it. I'm bad with names.
That was hard too, and he got explaining him and our relationship.
I really like that. I really like that song. Oh, Feelings. Yeah. It was called Feelings.
Feelings.
Yeah, he was off beat a little bit on that one.
It was Feelings. It was called Feelings.
Yeah, but I like that. I like the song, but he was a little off beat. I really like his album. I was very shocked.
I'm listening to it while I'm getting in the shower. I'm like, this can't be this nigga talking. It can't be him rapping because I just wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. The way I knew it was hard, I was on his Instagram and I seen Jadakiss was like so happy for him, man. Like this album, but I know he was real happy because he redid one of his songs. Mm-hmm. But when an OG like that, a legend like Jadakiss, tell you like, bro, like you got it, like. And all of this, like, you had to do something right. Because a nigga like that not just telling you just anything to just boost your ego. He don't need your respect or nothing. You young. He done been around the world. So, him doing that was, like, crazy.
Yeah, with G Herbo, you can really tell that he put a lot of his real, true feelings into it. It was so authentic. And then especially, like, with the PTSD part or whatever. So, I deal with a lot of young men that suffer from PTSD. Right. So I think that's what made my connection to the album stronger.
Right.
Because I deal with, at my internship, I deal with a lot of young men that go through the same stuff that he go through. And it's very real. And a lot of people A lot of young men don't even realize it. But he said in one of the songs that they diagnosed him, and but he don't take the pills.
Do you realize, like, have you listened to watched any of his interviews since he came out with PTSD?
No.
This nigga, did you look at his cover of the album?
Yeah.
50 friends.
That
It's so that has died to either gun violence or just dying. Period. That's sick. I don't know 50 people of my friends I don't know that many people.
And it wasn't all his friends.
No, it's like his friends, mamas, daddies. Like
Oh, okay. So it's not just friends, but it was a lot of friends. Right. A lot of people he knows personally. 50 people though, like.
That's a lot.
And then looking on the album, it looked like it was a lot of young people though, like around his age. Mm-hmm. How old is he? Like 26, 25, 26?
Yeah.
He young as fuck. And like, that's crazy. Just seeing that alone. Then him rapping and making that project was just like, I was shocked and I was kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
I can't even think of the word, but
I don't know.
I was blown away by the album. It was a nice ass body of work. I can't lie.
It was good.
All right, so look, out of those top 5 that you picked, I know when you read off your top 5, you said it wasn't in no order, but give me an order.
It kind of wasn't. It was an order. That was an order.
So Lil Baby, my turn was no. Let's talk about Lil Baby. This nigga don't miss. He don't miss.
I just was so drunk yesterday, just vibing to it all.
What's your favorite? Let's see if we on the same page. What's your favorite song? You can go ahead and look at the album. What's your favorite song? I was
just talking about this.
If you tell me,
is Weekend. I think that's what it's called.
The song with him and Thug. Cold, but that's not my favorite. But I love that song.
What is
my
it?
favorite? Emotionally Scarred.
That was my favorite.
Fire.
That was my favorite. That was
Scarred.
my favorite, and like I just was listening to it over and over. But I think is it Weekend, the one with him and Thug. I just can't. Now I can't stop listening to that one. So it's really those two.
I like Emotionally Scarred. I like Commercial with him and Lil Uzi.
Slap.
Lil Uzi go hard. I like Lil Uzi on features.
I love Uzi.
On features, and a couple of his, his projects is nice, but he went crazy on a feature.
He did. And he kind of always go crazy on his features.
Yeah, he do. So I like Emotionally Scarred, Commercial, Weekend, Grace, of course, with 42 Dugg, of course. Nigga from the city. I like that. Did you watch the video? I just watched the video yesterday.
No, I didn't watch the video.
Video nice. But Lil Baby, he don't miss.
We should. I keep saying Weekends. We should. Sorry. I don't never know.
He don't miss. And you just based off all the albums he came out with. Too Hard, Harder Than Hard. All these was mixtapes. Harder Than Ever. Street Gossip 2018. He dropped the same time Meek Mill dropped his latest album. What was Meek Mill's latest album? Championships. It kind of got overshadowed because everybody was anticipating Meek Mill album because he just got out of jail or whatever. Street Gossip was fire.
I like that too.
He don't miss.
All his music.
Yeah, Lil Baby don't miss.
And that's kind of rare for like new people. I really don't like it's rare for like new rappers that I like. Majority of the stuff they put out, I like mostly everything he put out.
Right. So when you listen to an album, how do you judge whether you would download, stream, or delete it? Like, how do you judge it? Like, how do you listen to your albums? What makes it fire to you? Like, like me, I was telling Lauren a few days ago, like the way I listen to an album is I listen to it 1 through track, however many tracks it is, and I go by my favorite song. If I don't go back to a song that I like on your album, I don't rock with it. Like, say if you got 8 songs on the album, and I would listen to all 8. If I don't go back to track 2, 3, 4, whatever, and I just go to the next album, I feel like your shit was trash. Something got to catch me. So how do you judge as far as...
Kind of the same way, because when we actually go through all 10 and do, I'll let you know. But it's like, for some of those albums that we listened to, I just couldn't get through the whole thing. I could not. Like, I couldn't even pick a song. I couldn't, seriously. And I'm just the type of person, I try to find a good and everything. I just couldn't do it. But like, if I like, sometimes liking music, sometimes I think putting an album together is very hard. So if I like 3 songs, at least, it would depend on how many songs you got. If I like more than 1 or 2, yo, album good.
More than 2?
Yeah, because I won't.
Out of an average of 10 songs, it got to be 2 or 3, and you feel like the album was good.
Well, actually 7? Not good, but I can go back and listen to it again. You know what I mean?
Wait, so 10 songs, you like 3, and you just saying the album? No,
they did a good job. That don't mean it's just like the best album ever. You know what I'm saying? That mean you good. I'm saying because it's very hard for me. Yeah. So if I end up liking 3 songs, then it's okay. I was saying I would keep it downloaded. Right. Like I won't delete it. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Or you don't kind of get what I'm saying?
Out of 10.
Because it's some stuff that I just won't even go back and listen to ever again.
Out of 10, at least 60% out of the 10 has to be good in order for me to download.
Really?
Yes. Because I don't. First of all, I'm not taking up. Yeah, because I'm not taking up space in my phone. If I don't like your shit, I'm not downloading it.
Maybe I need to go clear out my phone.
Okay, let's do this. Before we even get into the next part, let's do this. Out of the 5 you pick, the top 5, download, stream, and delete. So name them 5 that you just said that was your top 5 out of 10 we picked.
Okay, so
download, stream, and delete them.
Little Baby, download. Megan, download. Who was next? Brent, download.
For sure, download.
Like
his was fire.
What's
your favorite song on his?
I can't choose one because listen, how I end up stumbling across it, like how I listened to it, I was doing homework, and I really can't listen to a lot of music doing homework.
Right.
But the whole thing, like I didn't skip nothing. I listened to the whole entire thing, no skips, and it was just like I was grooving, so it was just so
no skips for me.
It just was.
Sure.
It really calmed me, and I was able to like type my paper. I got a lot of work done just listening to it.
Right.
So I couldn't. I didn't have a favorite. I really like
all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, you said Brent, download. Okay, what about the other 2? You named 3 already, right?
So
you got 2 more.
So stream is like.
Stream is okay. I come back if I want a couple of songs I like on there. I'll come back to it. I type it in my Apple.
Yeah.
Search and listen to it.
Both of those I would stream. Youngboy and G Herbo. Maybe because the reason is that like I gotta for me. I'm like more. I can't hear Youngboy all the time. It just be too much. It's like he like my little brother, so I get in the car with my little brother and listen to it. But when you get out the car, I'm not listening to it again. But I really like. I really enjoy his music, but I can't listen to it all the time. Like if I put it on shuffle and it just pop up, like calm down a little. I'm not ready for you right now.
That makes sense.
So I would stream.
That makes sense.
I would stream. He can't just pop up in the rotation like.
Right. You would just skip. You would go to the next track.
But no, it depends on the song. Actually, you know what? It really depends on the song with him.
Still flexing, still stepping was very good.
But so this the thing.
Good. Did I download that though?
I downloaded
it's not in my top 5, but I think I downloaded it in my Apple Music.
No, I really like it though. But with him, I never download his old albums. I do stream them. I just download the songs that I like.
Oh yeah, I downloaded his old album.
I just like with Youngboy, I always just download the songs that I like from that album.
Right.
And then I can put those in rotation.
Right.
Like it can be in my shuffle. Not all of them. I don't know why I was like that with him. I'm very picky about my music.
So you graded all 5 of your all 5?
Oh, and then G Herbo stream.
You stream? Okay, so
he could come in my rotation. I might download that one. He can probably come in my shuffle because he is not too much. It's like rap, but it ain't too turn up.
Okay, before I tell you mine, like what's your like? What do you lean more toward? Like me, when I listen to music, I like more of the heartfelt, whether it's hip hop or R&B. Period. You know, over like the party rowdy. Like what is your like? What do you go to? Is it depending on your mood or is just whatever?
It really depends on my mood. And most of the time, honestly, like when I'm in the car, I just be. Sometimes I be calm, so I gotta just listen to some calm like R&B.
Right.
And then like some days it's like, okay, you too chill. I need to turn on some rap in the morning to get me going.
Get you ready for work.
Yeah. or just to deal with people. But like, so it really depends on my mood.
See, me, I
And my
like
mood's crazy.
I like the heartfelt like records more than a party record. I don't really want to too much hear I want to hear a party record if I'm pre-gaming, ready to go to a party. But like, if it's just like a normal day, I like to hear like you know how rappers got some songs where they like rap and they tell you about their life story and it's like a story. I like to hear that more than I like to hear, like, for instance, I like to hear a Meek Mill, 100 Summers over I like to hear a Meek Mill intro.
Me too.
I love 100 Summers over I would love his intro.
I love 100 Summers.
I like when
too.
he talk about that real shit more than some hype shit.
Same.
Like I don't know why, but I just like to hear that type of music. It moves me more than just like the party type of shit. Because like let's be honest, like, okay, we kind of can relate to them partying, they be doing this, popping about it. We do that too on a regular. But just to hear like what they went through, but what some of us probably are still going through this day, I like to hear that more.
I like hearing stories in songs too. And that's like even though like, well, Meek Mill like not one of my favorite people, but I really like his music though. Like, because he is like, you can tell that he's so passionate about it and the stuff that he talk about.
Right.
Like, so like I really love, it's a lot of music I like, but that's why I really like 100 Summers too.
Right.
Over the intro.
And you know what? 100 Summers can kind of get you hype, but at the same time, it's some real shit he talking about.
Yeah.
Because the way the beat is, and then the way how the bridge goes, so it's kind of the same way. But my top 5, as far as download, stream, and delete, my top 5, of course, what you say, Lil Baby, he can't miss my turn. That is definitely download. I got that downloaded. Yo Gotti, download it. Because I feel like Yo Gotti is like that big homie in your neighborhood. He don't do no weird shit. Think about it. He not no internet nigga.
Yeah.
He said it on I don't remember the song. We don't beef on social sites. We just hit our targets. Like, he not with the internet. You never seen him arguing on the internet with no other rapper. You never seen him in the blogs for real doing nothing weird.
I thought he did get into it with somebody. What's that guy name?
He got into it with Young Dolph, but
it wasn't no internet stuff?
It was all Young Dolph on the internet shit.
Oh,
Yo
like
Gotti
that.
was, and allegedly, Yo Gotti mans.
Okay. But with him, I would download, like, he's not in my top 5, but I would download it because I can listen to him on, like, Shuffle. If his song pop up, I can listen to it.
And you know what? Yo Gotti know how to do a turn-up song that'll be getting 1 million spins. And at the same time, he'll tell you about some shit in the hood and the trap like a big homie in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's why I like Yo Gotti. He like that dude that be in your neighborhood. You just be chilling and you just be, for some reason, you just be wanting to be around him because he thorough. So I like Yo Gotti. Download for sure. Anybody like that, download. Brent, download. I'm an R&B nigga over a hip-hop nigga for sure. Like you said, no skips all the way through. I listened to that album all the way through. And I got put hip to Brent like 18?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like 2018. End of 17. No, 2018. And I knew he was nice, but when Fuck the World dropped, I'm like, oh yeah, he real nice.
I just got hip to him at the end of 2019. Bria put me hip because she's like so obsessed with him and kept listening to him over and over and over and over. And it's he down low for sure. And my favorite song off of Fuck the World is Clouded. My favorite. So now I'm gonna pay a little more attention to that song because I let the whole thing play. I don't never know the title of songs. I just listen to it and I know this, but I like.
Right. And my 4th, A Boogie, Artist 2.0.
Wow.
The way if you listen to A Boogie with the Hoodie from beginning, from his first album or mixtape, I think it was called Artist. I'm not sure, but. And then, especially when he came out with a bigger artist in like September 2017, fire.
I love
his first album.
Me and Lauren went to go see him in
Fire.
concert.
I remember I was sick because I was out of town, and she was telling me that y'all was out of
We went to
the
go see
show.
A Boogie.
When the bigger artists came out. That album was so hard.
Yeah, and this wasn't nothing like it. It couldn't compare.
Artist 2.0.
It did not
Listen,
compare
it's
at
not
all.
the same. He was still kind of on his rapping shit when the bigger artists came out. But he has transitioned into pop R&B, which is what he liked the most.
Oh, he actually likes that? He actually likes, because I don't like, I'm not, like, I like that, but I don't really know much about him. So he likes doing pop. And
Yeah,
that's good for him.
yeah,
I don't like it, though.
When I just watched him on was it The Breakfast Club? He's more of an R&B artist. He said he loves to sing more than he loves to rap.
Oh, that's good. I think he should do what
And
he
the
likes, but I don't like
he
it.
will make a lot more money doing that than rapping. And he's
He
smart
would.
because he can do either or. He can rap and he can sing.
That's great for him. I don't like it.
I mean,
I want him to
each his
follow.
own.
I want him to follow his dream. He should do what he's passionate about. He really should. Go
To
ahead.
each his own.
Just not for me.
I mean, I feel you.
I
It's
didn't
up to
like
you,
that.
But to me, it was fire. But I like all his albums. I didn't like the one before this. I forget what it was called. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either, and I couldn't
I
even
like
get
maybe
through it.
like 4 or 5 out of the however many he came
Sorry,
out with.
coronavirus. Hey, let me
Yeah.
stop playing
You
because
got to alcohol that mic because you just like your third cough. But okay, my 5th, G Herbo, of course, PTSD download. It's downloaded on my phone, so I had to download it. Like I said, I was shocked. I was surprised. This nigga was talking so crazy, I had to download it. I'm like, I can't just stream this because there's songs that I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me just download it instead of me having to type him in when I got to listen to him. So, and my favorite song off of PTSD has to be, I think it's called Party in Heaven. And
the one with him and
Lil Durk.
I like that song too.
Crazy. They be talking too crazy.
What was my favorite song?
I think it was it called Party in Heaven?
I
It
really need to
was
start.
hard.
I don't know names of songs.
Party in Heaven. Yep, it was Party in Heaven.
It's one person. Wait,
Okay.
I thought you had Megan in yours. You didn't.
No, I didn't have Megan in. I listened to Sugar, but it's not for me.
It's not.
It's not for me. I don't want to hear. She talking about, you know what I'm saying? She talking about hoeing niggas. Like,
So, okay,
that's not a part of my life.
What I meant
you know?
to put in my notes. So, A Boogie, right? I
Uh-huh.
didn't like the album, but he was on 2 features. He was on. I like the song that he did good on Glass in the Face, on G Herbo's. I like that song. That's my favorite song on there. So that's was just ironic.
What
to
was
me.
your favorite song on there?
Glass in the Face.
Glass in the Face.
It's the second song. It's with A Boogie.
Oh, I know. Exactly
I
what
really
you're
like that
talking about.
song, and I like A Boogie feature on there too. And then A Boogie got a feature on Gotti's,
Yeah, he do.
and I like that song too. But it just
So you like him better on features than his actual
no.
whole
I
body
think
of work?
I don't like pop, but A Boogie. I like rap A Boogie. I don't like pop A Boogie.
Gotta listen more. You don't like Me and My Guitar? Watch it live. You're gonna love it.
I'm like, why he playing
Watch it
with me?
live.
I'm just, maybe I gotta warm up. To
That
the
don't
pop A
amaze
Boogie.
you?
I don't like.
He
it.
from the streets. He from the hood, and he
That's-
just do some.
That's really good for him. That I think that is nice, but I didn't like it.
I can't make you like it, so I feel you. I
Like
respect
I
your
didn't
opinion.
like it, and I'm an R&B and pop girl.
All right.
But he didn't. He. I don't like his R&B and pop, and I'm an R&B and pop girl.
Okay, so download, stream, and delete.
So we gonna start from the top,
Oh, you already said yours.
right? I'm saying we
download,
gotta do
stream,
it for all 10,
for all 10.
right? We gotta go.
Oh,
We can't just go.
I feel like we picked the top 5 that we liked out of 10. I don't think that's necessary
Because,
the
like-
ones we didn't pick,
like-
we already know we not fucking with them.
See, like I just like Janae. Like I'm.
I only like one song on Janae album.
I actually like.
And I
I'm
think that
very
was
hard on
Pussy
her
on the
because
Way.
I really like
I
her.
like that song.
So it's like 3 or 4 songs on there, but it just some songs I didn't like. I mean, I would just stream her and just go to the songs that I like,
Right.
and then usually it would be a download for me because I'm a big fan of hers.
Okay. All right, listen to this.
What?
Top 5
Oh,
all time. It don't even have to be what we just talked about. Top 5 all time. I need a top 5 R&B, and I need a top 5 hip hop. Go.
okay. So
I don't know why I just said go like that, but top 5.
Okay, this is not an order. My top 5 rappers: Drake, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne.
Drake, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne.
When I did that, I'm like, that is so funny. Jeezy.
Oh, I had him in there, but I had to
Okay,
switch him
so
up.
my 5th line, and I don't care, you can argue with me about it, like my 5th, these 2 people have to be on there together. They don't come without the other, really, to me. Pac and Biggie. They're like, they are 5 together. Like, I can't, like.
Old school.
I really, like.
You was like 3 when they came out.
But that's stuff that my mama.
What was you born, 92?
Yeah. But it's like,
wow.
Those are 2 rappers.
4 when they died, 4 and 5.
It was those 2 rappers that my mama listened to all the time.
She put that in your head.
Like, yeah, so I heard the music all the time. And like people like everybody know I love Tupac. Like
I
love
know you
him.
love Tupac.
My mama really love him more than me. And I just be like, chill a little bit, but I let her have it. My mama love him and she still listen to Biggie all the time. And then in my lift on the way over here, the Lyft driver was listening to them back and forth. Like he'd turn on the Tupac song, he'd turn on the Biggie song. I'm like, they have to be on my list together. Like, as 5.
Wow. Okay. I don't have no people like Tupac and Biggie era. Well, I would kind of consider Jay-Z. Well, okay, let me just tell you my top 5. He is, because he was out when they him and Biggie had songs together, but this is my top 5.
I heard Biggie was his ghost
rap.
writer.
And is this in order? No, this is not in order, but my first one is in order.
Okay.
Rick Ross.
Really?
Facts.
Why you get deep like
he
that?
He don't miss.
Rick Ross.
I don't know why I did that, but this nigga don't miss. He don't miss. No, he don't. No, he doesn't.
Laura don't even know.
Rick Ross does not miss.
Okay.
From Port of Miami to Triller to Deep in a Rap to Teflon Don to fucking God Forgives I Don't to Mastermind. I'm saying them in order. That's how you know how real of a fan I am. I'm saying them in order. Hood Billionaire. Come on now. He don't miss. I ain't gonna lie. Hood Billionaire was some bullshit because
I didn't really like that.
Mastermind came out early 2014 and then Hood Billionaire came late 2014. So he released 2 albums in 1 year. And I feel like Hood Billionaire was put together, but somehow it was thrown together, but somehow it was still hard. Rick Ross don't miss. Any feature, he kills. Okay.
And that's your number 1.
That's my number 1.
Wow.
Because that's my
I
go-to.
didn't expect that. But I like Rick Ross. I like Rick Ross too. I really Mastermind. I love Mastermind so much.
I love Mastermind.
I love Mastermind so much.
He come on hard. The first song, he just come on just crazy.
I love Mastermind so much. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Okay. Kanye West. He don't miss. Any album he came out with. Think about it. College Dropout. Fire. If we're going by 5 stars, he gets 5. College Dropout.
Mm-hmm.
Late Registration. 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
What was the third one? Graduation. 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
What was the 4th one? 808s and Heartbreak. Are you kidding me? He turned pop, basically. 808s and Heartbreak.
Yeah, he is good, but it just
fire.
Fire.
Then he hit us with what was after 808s and Heartbreak? My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies.
I like that one too.
Fire. Come on, man. Every album he released is fire. I low key should have put him on number 1, but I just like Rick Ross style so much. I really should have put him on number 1, honestly, because think about it. Come on, Yeezy. What was that? Jesus. He wasn't really all that on that.
It's
The Life of Pablo.
No, it's an album you mentioned and I really like. I don't remember what it was. Did I like
Yeezus?
Maybe is it Yeezus? Because I think I liked something. I don't remember because I don't never remember names of stuff for real. It's something that he had, and I like. Maybe it was Yeezus. I think I like Yeezus. I think it was it. I like that one.
The
People
Life
didn't.
of Pablo. Fire.
I wasn't crazy about The Life of Pablo.
Fire. And then he released The Life of Pablo. He first played that album when he was like introducing like season 3 or season 4 of the Yeezy collection. Come on.
No,
man.
oh, yep,
That shit
it was
in the
Yeezus.
Madison Square Garden.
I really liked Yeezus.
You like Yeezus?
Yeah. I don't know
That's
why.
my least favorite.
I really liked that
And
one.
then-
I was surprised, but I did.
What about his gospel albums? Them hard. Oh, wait a minute. Before we even got to gospel, when he was still on his little industry shit, when he came out with
I couldn't really
I'm
listen.
Bipolar, what's that called? I forgot.
I don't
Them
know. Because
little 6 songs was hard.
some stuff that he be doing, it just like, I couldn't.
See, you
I didn't even
thinking
listen
about
to it.
you thinking about the outside of music. Let's think about the music. The music, him, genius.
No,
Okay, he be
is.
saying
I'm
some
not
bullshit.
I'm not taking that away from him, but
He be saying
I
some
just
bullshit.
after that I just had stopped listening. It's like because it's like you be like sometimes it's like some of the stuff you say it would turn me off to listening to your
the
music
music.
because what if you talking about that in it and I don't know. He kind of just so I didn't listen to it, but no, I think he's a musical genius. Like he's really good.
You didn't even.
That was a
have-
good choice.
Okay, my number 3, Jay-Z. I don't even have to say nothing about that.
hmm
I don't even have to name off albums for Jay-Z. We already know that's Jay-Z.
When I was talking about that with people, like I like his music. I don't know why he's not one of my favorites though, and I grew up off that, but I'm not just.
Right.
But he's still really a good.
Yeah,
you know how like when
definitely.
even if we doing like our favorites, it's people that I didn't mention, but they just aren't my favorites.
Right.
You know. But
Right.
he's a really amazing rapper.
Definitely. My 4th, Meek Mill. You see what I'm wearing,
Yeah.
right?
hmm
Why you look like that?
Like I'm just
you see
kidding.
what I'm wearing?
I actually really like Meek's music too. He
You know, dreams and
Sometimes.
nightmares, dreams worth more than money, wins and losses, championships.
I love
All
wins
4
and losses so much.
wins and losses. His back was against the wall. He was
I
going
love
crazy.
wins and losses. That's my
Against the
favorite
Wall.
album.
That's
by him.
around the time when everybody quote unquote hated him, and he came out with a fire ass album. Not what everybody doing when championships came out.
When you say
when
that, like
championships came out,
I
everybody
never-
doing this.
no. So listen, I never like and when the stuff happened with Drake, I just didn't like the way he handled that. But I
Mhm.
never was gonna stop listening to his music because I always thought he was a good rapper. I didn't think
Yeah.
he was done because he's a really good rapper.
Like in the middle of the thing
I
he did
still-
with Drake, I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But
yeah, and then I still
the album was fire.
it was. I still downloaded it. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't think that he wasn't. Like I didn't think his career was over because of that. I just didn't agree with what he did. But I still
Right.
downloaded it and I loved it. Like I used to listen to it all. That's my favorite album by him. Actually, Wins and Losses. I love
wins
it.
and losses.
I
That
love
might
it.
see.
I like
wins
it
and-
better than Championship.
But wins and losses, championships, it's a toss up. But I might have to lean more towards wins and losses.
I like
'Cause
it better than
He was
Championship.
just in the championships. He was in a happy state. He just got out, so he's feeling himself. Wins and losses, he was still up against the ropes. He didn't know whether he was going back to jail or whatever he was
I
doing.
like that.
And he came hard.
He did.
Okay, my 5th, the GOAT, who's been killing it since what, 98, 99? Lil Wayne.
It's like
I don't even have to talk. I don't even have to name off his
He's just-
albums either.
he's just a beautiful person.
And
I
listen-
didn't like Funeral, but it's okay.
I had listen in my 5th position. I had Wayne, Drake, and Jeezy. But
Really?
Wayne is just, and I was pissed I couldn't put Jeezy in there, but Wayne is just different. He's different.
To me, like this what I told somebody. It's like I don't like Funeral. He could put out another album that's gonna be trash. It's never gonna change that he's one of my favorites.
Right?
It's
yeah,
never
Funeral,
gonna change it. It's
Funeral wasn't all that good, but it's not
never
gonna
going
change.
to change.
Right.
It's really nothing that he can do to change
Off
it.
the first 3
because
quarters
all the things that he
alone.
done,
Yeah.
period, like that were great, is nothing you can
Features.
say.
All features alone, come on, man. He be saying some shit that you listen to now today, and you be like, wow, he really said this. When I was
Yeah.
in 10th grade, I didn't even realize that, but now it's crazy.
So
R&B. Wait. So what? What you about to say?
like you were saying that. So like okay, say like your sixth person would be Jeezy. If you had to choose that
I would
one,
have
like
to say-
your honorable mention, it would be
My
Jeezy.
honorable mention would have to be Jeezy because he too hard. Jeezy too hard.
He one person that like
He
if
too
he
hard.
drops something and it's whatever he
don't
did
affect- it
before,
don't
it
affect his
does
career.
not affect me at all. He's still my favorite. He's
Come
still
on,
my
all
favorite.
of those mixtapes, Can't Ban the Snowman. Need I say more?
He's really my uncle.
Okay. Jeezy, he hard and he loved the city. He loved
Yeah.
Detroit.
But my honorable mention is really hard too. So it's
Right.
kind of like too. It would be Future or J. Cole, and that's just it would be those two. my honorable mention, Future and J. Cole.
I mean, to each his own. I just can't put Future. I love Future. That's one of my favorite, but I just can't put him in a 5 I just named. They did way more.
Really?
The
I don't know. I love
the
Future.
influence was just way more with the Rick Ross, the Kanye, the Jeezys, the Meeks, whatever. Okay, R&B, go.
This one was harder for me than rap because I really couldn't think of nobody. Well, never mind. That's not true. It was hard though. So it was no order. Mary J. Blige, Chris Brown.
Oh, you said Mary J. Oh,
Chris Brown,
good one.
Usher, Beyonce, and my baby girl. It's like, no, she's not even a baby girl. My auntie Anita. I could just put on.
You got an old soul.
Like.
Or your mama just been putting you hip to all of. You been in the car, your mama been listening to Anita, and you just been.
Anita just everything. But Mary J, can't nobody say nothing about my
Mary J, the queen. What they call her, the queen of R&B. Before they've been calling Queen Bay, they've been saying Mary J is the queen of R&B, right?
Yeah.
Right?
She is. But Beyonce give me pop vibes, though.
Beyonce give I would say that.
She give me pop vibes, so it was
Mary
really
J
hard for me. Like, she give me pop vibes. Yeah, but
right.
Beyonce, like, is an amazing artist. But it was hard for me to, like, I'm like, R&B, she give me more pop vibes.
I would say that.
But she still made it on.
You want to hear my list? My list is only got two people the same on your list. I got Usher, of course. Like you got Usher. I have Brandy Norwood.
She's good.
Fire. I don't feel like, listen, and I want to say this to the people. I don't feel like nobody gives Brandy Norwood enough credit. She's been around for so long. I love her. I fucking
You had a crush on her
Brandy.
when you was growing up?
Yes, I love her. I love Brandy. Full Moon, the best album. And I got damn near crucified for saying Full Moon was the best album. Never Say Never was fire. You know what? I take that back.
Wait, you think Full Moon better than Never Say Never?
You know what? You know what? Listen, when I said Full Moon was Brandy Norwood's best work, and people kept saying Never Say Never, Never Say Never. And I'm like, okay, Never Say Never was fire. I listened to it. I'm like, damn. It might be better than Full Moon.
Now you making me. I gotta go back and listen. But nothing is better than Never Say Never.
Never Say Never is hard.
Nothing is better than
But
Never
Full
Say
Moon
Never.
is Rodney Jerkins. Listen, the producer. listen. Okay, like I said, okay, Brandy Norwood, GOAT, Queen, GOAT. Okay. No, Queen. She's not a queen. She's not a living legend. She's a living legend.
She don't get a queen title with the R&B.
She don't get a
she
queen.
Does. She's amazing.
That's what I'm talking about. Why she don't? Talking to the mic. So could you?
I don't think it's on. I don't think that queen. When you say queen, that's Mary J. Blige.
Lauren, think about it. She's been around since early 90s.
I kind of agree with
Brandy
you, but
came
she's
out
really
in
good.
Brandy, the first Brandy album called Brandy came out, what, 94?
She deserves her accolades. She cool. But queen, no.
Okay, Lauren. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, listen. Okay. I say Usher, Brandy Norwood, Queen.
No.
Chris Brown.
Duh.
This nigga. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, but
he's Michael Jackson.
He's not Michael Jackson, but he's up
Michael
there. Nobody is Michael Jackson, bro. Don't.
Of course, nobody's Michael, but you know what I mean when I'm saying that.
Yeah.
He's not. No one can ever be Michael. No one can ever be Michael Jordan.
Because
you know what I'm saying.
The
closest to Michael Jordan is Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying, but no one can be Michael Jackson. The closest is Chris Brown.
Chris Brown is everything.
I was saying Michael Jackson. Chris Brown. I was saying Chris Brown, Michael Jackson because he just, he is. What can't he do? He can sing, he can dance, he can act.
And he can fight.
Okay, yeah, he can do that too. He a thug. So, yeah. Okay, and then, that was 3. I got my man R. Kelly in there.
Okay, so.
R. Kelly hard.
I'm good. You put him in there because.
R. Kelly hard.
Because it's just like, he is musically amazing, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't put him on
because of his
there.
situation outside of the studio.
I just couldn't put him in there.
You couldn't?
Do it.
Okay, I get it, but we talking about music. We not talking about an overall person, human being. We talking about music. In that studio, in that
studio,
he just a monster. Let's not lie.
Literally, seriously, he is.
Oh my God. Okay, we just talking about listening to music. He is
no. R. Kelly is. You right.
From your grandma all the way down to your nephew.
My grandma was
they listening to R. Kelly.
Yeah,
that's how much
Dada
she wanted.
Loves R. Kelly.
Robert, come here.
I don't know. He just.
Let's be honest. Okay, we know R. Kelly on some bullshit right now.
He been on bullshit the whole time.
But that don't take away from them the music accolades.
It
that
don't.
nigga fire.
But like I don't know. He ain't going in there. He going in mine
because he fired. I don't care about.
He is.
Okay, I do care because I'm not, I'm with the women, the young women. You know what I'm saying? I don't indulge in, I don't condone that. But music, he's going in there. Them Trapped in the Closets was fire. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's a sick man. I watched this video the other day. This nigga, he did whatever they said he did. He was thinking about some cookies.
Listen,
you nasty, bro.
Chocolate Factory, 12 play. Come on now.
I can't argue with you that, but he just not going on there. I don't care. He just not going on there.
Okay.
He just can't.
Okay, my fifth one, T-Pain, Sadie Pendergrass.
I can't argue with that.
Who did he not come out hard?
I love
Rapper
T-Pain.
turned singer.
I love T-Pain. Sanger. It was
Epiphany.
Sanger.
Are you kidding me? It was Sanger. One singer. It was Sanger.
It was Sanger.
Epiphany.
Rapper turned Sanger.
This nigga came hard with. Oh, come on, man. T-Pain was hard. Let's not. T-Pain fire. And I feel like we should give T-Pain his flowers while he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
People have been fronting on him for the past couple of years. I don't know why. Y'all weird. Stop it. T-Pain fire. I can't lie. What? What? What?
Stop
I'm just
judging
saying,
people's stuff.
What though?
How you gonna tell somebody
How you gonna tell me what's my
be?
top 5? That's what I'm saying. How you gonna tell me what's my top 5?
Don't listen to her. I think you had a really great list.
I had a great list. I ain't gonna lie. I had a great list.
You just I had a great. It was good.
I had a great list.
It was good. I couldn't even argue with none of the people you.
I would have I would have put Beyonce in there, but because come on, we know she the queen.
But she give pop vibes.
She get pop vibes, but I'm not hopping in my ride. Let me turn on that. What's the album from her? I'm not doing that. I'm not turning.
Yeah, you wouldn't listen to
you know what I'm saying?
Too deep. You wouldn't understand.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not listening to that. What Beyonce is a Virgo? Didn't she name a song with a Virgo? Or maybe I'm thinking of a
the
song.
Signs? The song Signs?
I don't know, but listen, I'm not hopping in my ride and let me turn on that Beyonce. No. We know she nice. If I hear it from like my sister or my girl, or I'm gonna be like this, like hell yeah, like she hard. But I'm not doing that on my own time. I'm not.
You should sit. You should sit in the car. You can sit in and vibe to my girl Anita. I'm telling you.
I'm sure I can.
I'm telling you, that's something you can do. She's a vibe.
I've heard some Anita Baker. But listen, y'all, don't cuss us out because I know we didn't like for like the young people, like the 16 and 18-year-olds who like fucking.
If they don't know, I can't help
NLE
you.
Chopper and all them young niggas, like, I'm old. Compared to a 16-year-old, I'm 31. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be listening to all of that. Rah, shoot his mama house. Like, I don't want to hear that all day. I don't want to hear that shit all day. I used to like hearing that, but I don't want to slide down the block and kill your mama and your granddaddy. I'm sorry.
It's one.
That's just not me. Like, and that's not my real life. I'm not. I'm not a shooter. I'm sorry.
It's one person that out of the new people, I end up listening to their album because I like their song and I just want to give them a shout out. Doja Cat. So surprised. I really like her album.
I like her.
I really like her album.
I like her.
And it's so different because it's like it give you pop vibes. She can sing, then she rap. Like, it's really good. So she one of the new albums that you guys can just like take a listen to. How long ago?
All right.
Wow, that was fast.
That was fast as hell. That was a good little little episode. But,
yeah, and we didn't argue.
We didn't
I know that's what
though.
y'all be coming
That's
to
crazy.
see. But we vibed with this. We didn't argue. I know that's what y'all be coming to see.
This wasn't even a debate type of episode.
A lot of people debate about their music, but like I think you have great taste in music. That's why I wanted to do it, because you have great taste in music. You listen to everything.
I appreciate it. Who else didn't we name though? Like,
I seen a lot of people said Moneybagg Yo was good.
I listened to it. You listened to that, right?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? That was one of the ones we supposed to listen to.
Yeah, but we took him off.
Yeah,
no, Moneybagg Yo wasn't on there.
I listened to him. Yeah, he didn't make our 10. He didn't make our 10, but when I listened to Moneybagg Yo, I'm like, okay, it's nice, but like I said, how I listen to my records, how I listen to my albums, if nothing don't catch me to go, oh, that shit was hard. Let me go back to this track after I'm done with the album. I don't feel like it's nice to me. When I listen to Herbo, I feel like, oh, let me go back to this. Let me go back to this one. When I listen to Lil Baby, let me go back to this. When I listen to,
but yeah, I didn't try.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that with Moneybagg.
I don't.
Yeah, that's like the younger group. That's one of them shoot 'em up.
I don't want to listen to that. He probably is good, but
he probably is.
I don't want to listen to shoot 'em up.
But you do, when you do listen to music, you do gotta listen, and you do gotta listen as if you are his audience, just to see like, okay, what is it that they like that?
Yeah, that's true. It probably is. It might be a song that I like, but I just didn't.
Yeah.
I'm really picky about what goes into my ears.
Yeah.
So it was like,
and it's like, what music is that? It's hard to keep up with.
So hard. This was very overwhelming for me.
We in the, like, that's what we call this download, stream, delete, because we in the era where we not getting physical copies. We not walking to Best Buy no more and grabbing albums. Shit coming out like this. You can log onto your phone.
It was very overwhelming, even like having to listen to all of that stuff, because I kind of take my time. Cause like everybody will listen to stuff, and when it come out, I'll wait and then listen to it and listen on my time. So it was I kind of had to hurry up and listen to stuff. You know what I mean?
Me too. That's how it was with me. Like when we talked about it.
Yeah,
I listened to 3 albums in one night because I was up late. And I was listening to 3 albums in one night when we first came up with this idea. Like, I'm like, damn, I gotta listen to these albums. And I listened to them, like 3 of them in one night, and 2 of them had like 30 songs. Like when I told you Lil Wayne had 24 songs.
I was very upset about that.
Lil Wayne had 24 songs on the album.
Why did he do that?
And he know we in the era where
our attention spans are very short.
Very short. So once we listen to your album, we ready for the next one in 5-6 months. Which is unrealistic, but because it's some shit you could still bob your head to that came out a year ago. But we just in that day and age where you should not be having 24 tracks.
Yeah, like Chris Brown doing that shit. Bro, come on now.
It took me 2 months to listen to that whole album.
Chris Brown's?
Yes.
I still didn't make it through.
It was so many songs. Like, bro, why do you got so many songs?
I still didn't make it through.
What's the perfect track list? Like, what's the number? The perfect number?
I have a very short attention span, so
it gotta be 11, 12.
Yeah, I was about to say 10. And you better make those 10.
10 be the. Yeah, you're right.
Do you want to know what's crazy?
What?
That like I'm very picky on like whole albums. Mm-hmm. I still to this day listen to Summer Walker. I can't stop. And no skip.
And when I tweeted about that, everybody went crazy. That ain't for you. I'm like, okay, you're all right. It's not for me. But I like her voice. I love her voice. I love her Tiny Desk. Have you watched her Tiny Desk? Mm-hmm. I love it. We were just watching that yesterday.
It's soothing.
I love her Tiny Desk.
It's soothing.
It is. I love her voice. She be talking. She be speaking. I like it. I fuck with her.
Yeah, I like this segment. It was calm. I was calm. I didn't have no liquor. We got along. You
need to listen to remember when we first talked about this, I was like, man, I know I was naming albums. I was naming like
you did tell me somebody.
Like
who did you say?
Ari Lennox, but you was like she was kind of like 2019.
Yeah.
Before
but it was somebody that you told me to listen to. I never heard. It was a guy.
Was it? A guy? It was Russ.
Okay, yeah, I gotta listen to him.
His album nice.
No, I like Ari Lennox album.
He the one that got the song on there. I like the way she worked. Yeah.
Oh, it's him?
Radio, yeah, that's him.
Okay. What vibe is his album?
How can I explain the Russ? Russ is like, can you help me out with that? Do you know who Russ is? You know who Russ is, right?
I don't know that song.
I can't explain who he would be.
He got his different little vibe.
He got a different type of sound, but it's like, I don't know. I can't really explain it. He nice though. The album is nice. I can't lie to you. He got my favorite rapper on there, Rick Ross.
Okay,
like on the third or fourth song. I think it's called Guess What? Some shit like that. He hard.
Okay, so Lauren Irby, is it time? Okay. So before we leave, I really want you guys to do us a big favor. Please, 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 if you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and like. We need subscribers. We need more subscribers. We see everybody in the views, but I would like for you guys to subscribe to us as well, please.
Please subscribe because that's like very important. So we need all the subscribers we can. Create 30 different accounts and subscribe. And subscribe to them if you can. If you really fuck with us, if you say.
Yeah, please. We need more subscribers. Looking at it on, like, when we finally got to Apple Podcasts, I looked at it like, wow, this is amazing.
Where to follow you at?
Oh, KEYANTAEKAY _ on Twitter, KEYANTAE on Instagram.
100NIT _ on IG, 100NIT on Twitter. Follow our podcast page, 100NIT.thoughts on Twitter. Thank you.
See
y'all
guys
next week.
Yeah, see you later.
All right.